Hi, my name is Christian St. Pierre. Welcome to Poked in the Movies, a weekly series exploring the depictions of acupuncture in film. Every week I'm going to be choosing at least one movie which shows acupuncture being performed on screen, and using my experience and expertise as a registered acupuncturist, I'm going to react, review, and grade the acupuncture in that scene. Should be fun. Let's get started. 1974's Golden Needles is an American action-adventure movie filmed on location in Hong Kong. It was directed by Robert Clouse, who previously directed Bruce Lee's Enter the Dragon, and stars Joe Don Baker, Jim Kelly, Elizabeth Ashley, and Burgess Meredith. The bizarre film centers around a mysterious acupuncture statue whose 7 acupuncture points are said to be a secret protocol for enhancing sexual performance and ecstasy. However, if the protocol is applied incorrectly, it will cause instant, painful, and hideous death. The film is an over-the-top treasure hunt, with various factions trying to smuggle, buy, sell, steal, or use the statue for their own benefit. The film contains 2 acupuncture scenes, so let's take a look.
In China during the Song Dynasty, a single golden statue was cast for the use of the emperor. It indicated 7 forbidden acupuncture points. Used in correct sequence, they brought about extraordinary sexual vigor and youth. Used incorrectly, they brought instant and painful death. Stolen, hidden, lost, and rediscovered through the centuries, the statue has come to be known as the Golden Needles of Ecstasy.
So the use of statues in acupuncture is actually quite old. During the Song Dynasty, doctors actually had to pass an exam using a life-size bronze statue of a man. The bronze statue actually had holes drilled into it, matching up with all of the acupuncture points on the body, the classical acupuncture points, and then the statue was actually covered in wax so that you couldn't see the holes. The statue was then filled with water, and the student then actually had to needle through the wax and into the holes, and then when they took the needle out, the examiners would know that they had correctly hit the point if water actually flowed out of the hole. So we're in an acupuncture clinic, complete with skeleton, posters, got some dude, looks like maybe the acupuncturist. He's being chauffeured somewhere. So they've arrived. There it is, the golden statue with the golden needles. Oh, you can actually see maybe what are the 7 points that are being used. It's a small statue, so it's hard to know for sure, but it looks like stomach 12, and then pericardium 1, and then kidney 26 maybe, and what looks like Ren 14, and then that's beside the belly button, so that's stomach 25, and then I guess that could be stomach 30, yeah, okay, that's 6. Where's the last one? There it is, that's spleen 11. So altogether, an interesting protocol. It would definitely help with blood circulation, libido, and sexual performance. Not a completely unbelievable treatment. I wouldn't necessarily call it the 7 needles of ecstasy, but not a bad idea. Oh, I've got somebody coming in a wheelchair. Oh. Looks not very mobile. Looks like he's suffering from stiffness of the limbs, for sure. So the acupuncturist cuts open his shirt. These days we wouldn't cut open your shirt. We would just ask you to remove it if you could, and if you couldn't, then we would find a workaround. Maybe have someone help you remove it, or just pick points that didn't require the removal of a shirt. So again, holding the needle by the shaft, that's poor technique. It's not clean technique, and an acupuncturist should be able to insert a needle by holding the handle of the needle, not the shaft. One of the interesting things about how acupuncture scenes were filmed in the 1970s was that it depended a lot on where the movie was filmed. So if the movie was filmed on location, for instance in Hong Kong, it was very easy to find an acupuncturist or a Chinese doctor who could come on set and actually do real acupuncture. Whereas if the movie was filmed anywhere else in the world at that time, whether it be Europe or America, then it was a lot harder to find a real acupuncturist. So those particular scenes would be more likely to be special effects scenes. Whereas the scenes shot on location in Asia would be much more likely to be scenes depicting real acupuncture. He pulls the needle out. Right away some breathing going on, improved breathing. Pulls out pericardium 1 and the limbs start to loosen up. Pulls out Ren 6, more loosening of the limbs, a little smile. You must feel something down below. Guess he pulled them all out. Everybody's happy. Wow. Sitting up of his own accord. No, don't help me. Okay. No, don't help me. Excellent. Wow. Thank you. So acupuncture, when properly done, should have results as quick as this. There is a saying, Li Gan Jian Ying. That means when you stand a pole in a field, you immediately see its shadow. And good acupuncture should be like that pole. In other words, the effects of acupuncture should be immediately apparent as soon as you stick the needle in. The results should appear as quickly as that shadow that appears when you stand up a pole. So absolutely not out of the question to have results this quick with an acupuncture treatment. There are certain cases, of course, where the effects will be apparent, but think of it as the shadow appearing during a cloudy day. When it's a cloudy day, the shadow appears instantly, but it's not very strong. So in certain cases, the effects will be immediate, but the strength of the effect will not be as strong. It will require a course of treatment to get the results that you're looking for. And now 2 men with flamethrowers have come in and are absolutely torching the place. Okay. And they're stealing the statue. And so our story starts. So a movie that is literally called The Golden Needles and is about an acupuncture statue that has a secret formula for sexual performance that, if done incorrectly, will kill you, should have more than one acupuncture scene in it. And thankfully, we do have more than one acupuncture scene. So they've recovered the statue, which has been smuggled to them in a vat of oil. I'm going to break open the vat. There's the statue, needles and all. That's a better view of the needles. Yeah, I think that top needle is stomach 12, for sure. This is actually Burgess Meredith. He actually played Dolphin, the Chinese doctor in the Yin and Yang of Mr. Go. He's playing Winter, an American mob boss.
And now, my friend Claude, he's been with me 30 years. He saved my life many times.
Claude's a big guy.
And he has volunteered to verify this great statue. And I want to thank him publicly from the bottom of my heart.
He's going to use the kidney 26 needle first. It's hard to tell on a small statue like that. Oh, he's going to sterilize the needle. Very nice. Claude seems nervous. So they're going to try and verify the authenticity of this. Oh, look at that! He's needling using the handle. Good stimulation, good technique. Wow. You don't have to twist the needle in like that. You can just insert it in one stroke. But the fact that he's using the handle, that shows that he knows his technique, which is good. Oh, here he's supporting the shock with his finger. That's a little less good. But still, he's using the handle. So they're trying to verify the authenticity of the statue by trying to have the protocol needled on Claude so that he has the effects. He's trembling. All that chi moving around. There we go. Claude's sweating. Oh, something's not right. Oh! Claude is dead. That means means that the acupuncturist must have needled the protocol in the wrong order, according to the story. The idea that someone can die instantly from acupuncture, yes, someone can die from acupuncture through gross negligence, meaning a needle piercing the heart, or tearing through the lung, or needling into the brain, or any vital organ causing severe damage to that vital organ. Acupuncturists are highly trained and taught how to avoid vital organs. So yeah, the idea of just a regular protocol causing death, not going to happen. So as far as a grade is concerned, I'm going to give the 2 acupuncture scenes and the golden needles an A-. If we start with the prologue of the movie, where we're introduced to a golden statue with golden needles that lay out a secret acupuncture protocol which is designed to enhance sexual performance and is exclusive to the emperor, that's not outside the realm of possibility. Chinese emperors sought out all kinds of ways to either increase their longevity, improve their health, or improve their performance. And these were always closely guarded secrets. Now, the first scene of the movie, where we see a frail, stiff, elderly gentleman receive this treatment and experience immediate results, that can happen with properly applied true acupuncture. Furthermore, the protocol of the golden statue really sort of fits with this particular patient's condition. So he's stiff, he's frail, and he's weak, and we're guessing that he has some plumbing issues down below. So yeah, to see him loosen up and to breathe better and to sort of appear more lively and energetic, that is absolutely a possibility if the treatment matches the patient's condition. Unfortunately, the acupuncture technique displayed in the first scene is poor technique. Again, the acupuncturist seems to completely ignore the handle of the needle, opting instead to hold the shaft while he's inserting. However, the second scene makes up for it, because here we have the acupuncturist who first sterilizes the needle and then uses the handle of the needle to perform his skillful insertions. So high marks for that. Well, that's it. If you like ancient mysterious artifacts, acupuncture, and adventure action movies, then I do recommend Golden Needles. It's well worth a watch. I really enjoyed it. Hey, you made it to the end of the video. I'm always happy to hear from you, so let me know what you thought about the grade that I gave this acupuncture scene. If you have any comments or questions, or if you have a movie that you'd like me to review, you can always write it down in the comments below. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and the bell button so you'll get a notification as soon as my next video comes out. That's it for today. See you next time.